Hey guys, Dustin here, CEO of 630. Today we're going to talk about best electric bikes for women. Stick around. All right, so today we're going to talk about the best electric bikes for women, but before we jump in, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us at 630, especially because we're doing weekly, monthly giveaways for accessories, bikes, and e-bikes. Hit subscribe so you know when we're doing it. All right, so today we're going to talk about best electric bikes for women. Now, I'm not going to recommend specific bikes. What I'm going to talk about is what are the best electric bikes for women, generally speaking, things to look out for. Now, what I'll say is there's lots of different electric bikes out there, and it really depends on what type of riding you want to do and where you're looking to go or who you're looking to ride with. So it's very hard to suggest one bike or 5 bikes and say these are the best electric bikes for women. I know there's a lot of articles out there, there's a lot of publishings out there that it's just, a general, here's the best electric bikes for women. What I want to do is try to educate you a little bit about the electric bikes that exist for women, and then you make the best choice based on your riding habits. Now, when you talk about riding and women or men, there's lots of different places you can ride. So the first thing you want to think about when riding an electric bike is where are you going to go? If you're going to ride specifically on pavement and not go on trails or trails or off-roading at all, then you're going to be looking for an electric bike anywhere from 250 watts to 750 watts. Now, anything above 750 watts is not street legal, actually. So 1,000 watts and above, you'd be looking at just doing off-roading. So if you're a woman that is looking to do mountain biking and uphill mountain biking, you're going to want to find an electric bike that's more than 750 watts. To help get you up the hills and deal with the gravel and deal with the trails. Now, if you're looking to just ride on pavement, 250 watt, 350 watt, 500 watt, or 750 watt would all be great options. It really depends on the terrain, meaning like how many hills are you going to contend with? Are you going to carry children on the back of your bike? If you are looking to have a child trailer or bring a child on the back in a seat, I'd recommend 750 watts. It's going to give you more towing capacity, more power. But if you're just looking for leisurely rides and you want a little bit of assistance, 500 watts or below is a great option for that. You don't want to overspend if you don't have to. So if you don't need a 750 watt motor and it costs more than a 500 watt motor, no sense in spending the extra money to pay for something that you don't necessarily use. So if you're going to be doing basic around town casual recreational riding, I would say, like I said, anywhere from 250 to 500 watts is a great range. If you can find a 750 watt that's affordable, that's a good option as well. But if you are going to bring passengers or tow somebody, look for a 750 watt. So I think the other thing to consider, which is similar to considering a normal bike, is the mounting and the dismounting of the bike a factor for you? Meaning, are you scared of mounting or dismounting? Is getting your leg over the bar an issue? Because if that's part of it, then you're going to want to look for a certain bike. If you want something that's an easy step through, look for an electric bike that has a step through. If you're not so concerned with that, then you can look at more triangle frames. Something that the on and off isn't a big deal to you. So there's a lot of options out there for women, just like in the normal bike range. I have some other videos explaining normal bikes. Once you kind of hone in on, or you have an idea of like a typical bike, non-electric bike you've been riding, if you've been riding something over the years that you like, the frame you like, you can generally find an electric bike that will sort of fit the same dimensions or step through as a standard bike. That's kind of the beauty of electric bikes, is the fitting is going to be very similar than standard bikes. Now, again, there are some new, different kind of frames that exist out there for electric bikes that aren't typical of how bikes have existed in the past. But generally speaking, electric bikes share a lot of the same geometry, dimensions, look, and feel of normal bikes. So it's really hard to make a general statement like, this is the best electric bike for women. There's so many different bike types out there. I'm trying to just give a little bit of background on how you can make the best decision for you, because there are so many different e-bikes for different types of needs. So with that said, if you come to our website, we have a proprietary body fit algorithm that will actually take your answers and fit you perfectly to the electric bike for your body and your needs. And that follows suit with our belief that each person should be custom fit to the bike that's specific to what they're looking for. So if you have any other comments or questions, please shoot them below. I'm happy to answer them, or call us 310-982-2877 or email us, the team at sixthreezero.com. Take our body fit quiz. You can also just browse our electric bike selection on the website, but I recommend, if you want to find the best electric bike for you, take the body fit quiz. And the bonus, we have a 365-day return policy. If you don't love your bike within 365 days, send it back, 0 questions asked. And lastly, download our app. It's on the Android and iOS store. You can be a part of our community, track your rides, and also be entered to win weekly, monthly giveaways based on the leaderboard. And we're giving away accessories, bikes, and e-bikes. We'd love to have you. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.